It's Wednesday the 23rd of June 2021 and I'm at Mortimer Station in Berkshire to do a walk that's circular. And after that interesting announcement, I'll walk to Stratfield Mortimer Church, where the walk begins. Now at Stratfield Mortimer Church, and the walk goes down there. There's a freight train in the distance, and we're now walking along this path. Now running along the edge of this field with a decent view. I'm afraid there's a light aircraft continually buzzing overhead at the moment. We're now crossing the Foundry Brook. And we're going to turn left to walk along the left-hand side of it. Down there. The path widens with some nice views ahead. Now in this field, still following the Foundry Brook, over to the left. We come to this gated bridge and continue along the left-hand edge of the next field. Nice view in the next field. At the end of the field, we turn left down here. And here's another freight train. And we're now we're going to cross that railway. Just before crossing the railway, there's this very pleasant view looking back. Now crossing over the Reading to Basingstoke railway line. The same railway line where I got off at Mortimer at the start of the walk. After the railway, great views over to the left. And we're going to pass this magnificent line of trees. Now a lovely view over to the right as a passenger train passes. Interesting old footpath sign pointing back where I've just come, and we're now come to this road which we turn left on. The country road winds into the distance. We're now joining a section of the Roman road known as the Devil's Highway, which ran between London and the Roman town of Caliva. I'm afraid that the aircraft is back. The noise is unbelievable. The Devil's Highway continues. It's gone a little bit quieter, so here's another view of the Devil's Highway Roman Road. A nice shady area of the Devil's Highway. And now a straight section of the Devil's Highway. What you expect on a Roman road. Another nice straight view along the Devil's Highway. Now entering a more open section of the Roman road. Now in woodland, coming towards the end of the Devil's Highway section of the walk. Now joining this road, which we have to continue ahead along for a short distance. At this crossroads, the walk turns left along that road. At this T-junction, we continue along the track ahead. Now on the track, which is very pleasant and is signposted as a restricted byway. Later, the track becomes rougher. Eventually, the track becomes this narrow path. At this junction, we turn left along the right-hand edge of that field. We now follow this hedge on the left. Next, the path enters woods. Continuing through these woods. Now for a short walk along this busy road near the hamlet of Beech Hill. We turn right off the road along this narrow footpath. The path continues through a crop. You can discern the path continuing through the next two fields, and there are nice views over to the left. Now going through another crop, pretty hard going in places. In the next field, the path seems to rise towards a wood. Now rising towards the wood. The path now follows the edge of the wood that you saw in the last clip. Now over to the right, there is a view to the Reading area. I've had some route finding problems, but I'm back on course now. And there's this view over to the left, and I'm now following this farm drive. Eventually the drive bends to the left, but we carry on across this cropped field. I think I can see the path. A freight train. We're going to be crossing the railway shortly. I'm pretty sure it's on a footpath where I filmed freight trains in 2008. The video will be on my channel. Now about to cross the Reading-Basingstoke railway line again. And now we're recrossing the Fowdry Brook on this bridge. We're coming to a road now. This is just after the railway. We turn right off the main road after a short distance along it, along this path. Another road, we turn left along it. And now back at Stratfield Mortimer Church. That's the end of the walk. All I need to do now is to retrace my steps to Mortimer railway station. Now back at Mortimer railway station, and that's the end of today's circular walk. Thank you very much for watching, and don't forget to subscribe. Thank you.